Hey, what's happening? This is Angelo again. How are you doing today? It is, let's see, today is Friday the 24th of April 2015, day 578 since my oligodendroglioma biopsy. Um, so things have been doing pretty good lately. This will be my seventh day in a row. Actually, I've been 7 days in a row without any alcoholic beverages. And also been spending a lot of time by myself because I feel as though being alone is a pretty good way to look within and to figure some things out, as you can probably imagine. Always bouncing around from one person to another in search of happiness is really not the answer. I've talked about this in the past. Just trying to find some inner peace and some answers from within. And I think I'm getting there. I've got a long way to go, but I'm doing pretty well. Doing a regimen of healthier dieting, which I've kept the diet pretty good for a while. I think that towards the end of the Craft Brewers Conference week, it wasn't doing so well, and please excuse my lips if they seem of an orange yellow hue. I've been making cumin and turmeric teas and drinks with coconut because I'm still trying all means necessary in order to overcome this brain tumor that I'm still fighting. Today I slept in pretty late. I went to bed at a relatively early hour last night. I got caught up watching House MD. Last year I started it and got really into it about a year ago, and then it just started to get repetitive, and it kind of waned, and I fell off of it about season 6, and then I just revisited it and decided I'm going to follow through and finish it out. So I'm a little bit more than halfway through the final season, which is season 8, and it's kind of funny. I know that doesn't really have a lot to do with what I'm talking about here, but I'm just kind of giving you an update of what's going on if you're interested. I did get a text message last night. I didn't read it until this morning. It came in at about 3, and then another one at about 4 in the morning from my ex-friend who was telling me that I was mean and not a good friend and all this. Well, after a little back and forth and debating, arguing, whatever you want to call it, it turns out that she has met someone new. So come to understand that is a mechanism that people use in order to release themselves from a friendship or relationship, is to destruct the relationship that they are in so that it makes it easier for them to move forward into another relationship. And it's very easy to see that happen. I think that we all have all been guilty of doing that at some point in our life, where it's easy to start something, especially people that are like not faithful, or people that are not, communicating well with other people. We intentionally start problems with other people. In her case, it was, I was mean, I was this, I was that. At first, I was wonderful, but then, all of a sudden, I'm bad and I'm distanced, and I don't want to talk, I don't want to communicate. But then all of a sudden, I distanced myself. I was like, okay, well, if this person, doesn't really thinks I'm a terrible person, then I will back off. So No more friendship. Sorry, I dropped my phone. No more friendship on social media with the person. No more contact. I actually didn't block the number because I don't block people, um, their phone number or their contact, but I did erase her name so that she wouldn't call me, um, or I wouldn't call her rather. And but she did text me, and obviously I knew who it was because with the iPhone, it tells you where the call is coming from with the caller ID, and I not too many people from where she is in the East Coast that I know, and I could just tell immediately from the context of the text message that you know. So and hers was that she wants to send me more of my stuff that I left there. One was a DVD that I didn't even realize that I left there, and basically reopening old wounds. I think it was essential for her to tell me, eventually to tell me that, she'd moved on and that she had somebody else in her life and this and that. And, self important sort of message to let me know that everything was great and hunky dory on her end. And, I don't really know how to respond to it. I was like, great, good for you. And I kind of took the bait. Reopened a lot of wounds, and just after a week of drying out and not, I'm looking at my calendar over here, being mentally and physically a lot cleaner and clearer. This was a little bit of bait to draw me back in, whether it was intentional or whether I allowed it to appear that way. That's how it came through. And so I have be strong. I've been strong. I've been strong alone on my own, still fighting brain cancer, which scares the hell out of me. And at times, but other times I'm like, this son of a bitch is going down and I'm going to win. So every day is another day, and every hour, minute, second is a blessing, and I'm happy to continue to keep on fighting. There's been some kind of ups and downs, as life always, throws you curveballs here and again. But I think with a more stable sleep pattern, without the alcohol, elimination of the gluten. My friend Brenda, who's one of my best friends ever, went to college with her. We've been platonic friends since we've met at age of 18. She is type 1 diabetic, and she's offered me a lot of pointers on health and diet and nutrition and just different things that have helped me a lot. And I really love her and thank her so much for all that she's done to encourage me and picks up the phone when I call. I need someone to talk to. So it's good to have somebody like that in my corner. It's also my mother, Jean. She's been a tremendous advocate of me, and I'm looking forward to seeing her soon. I know she worries a lot. She's got her own issues. She suffers from her own ups and downs like we all do. And my grandmother, which I call Meme, so my mom Jean's mother, she's 100 years old, and she's been living in a nursing home for like the past maybe 15 years or so, 20. But she's very strong and independent considering her age, triple digits. You don't see a lot of people reaching 100. She's been hospitalized recently, so we've been all thinking about her a lot. But it appears like it was a pneumonia, some kind of pneumonia-like symptom, and she's had a little bit of heart palpitations. We worry because one of my other best friends, Sean, his father, Michael, just passed recently, and our thoughts and prayers have been with him and Sean's family. So you begin to realize how precious life really is and how every day truly is a blessing. And it's good to hold on to the positive and good things in life. And right now, I'm in a good mood. I can't believe it's already 4 o'clock, which is crazy. I guess I let the day kind of get away from me. But I'm excited because my friend Sophie is going to be in town uh, tonight through Sunday, and I'm going to get to see her, and that's really cool. I'm excited about that. So, anyways, that's kind of an update of where I am today. Maybe a little bit boring on the state of euphorbia here, but make sure to follow the Twitter State O Euphorbia, and I'll follow you back. And what else? Yeah, just keep it tuned here, and I hope to have more updates for you soon. If you have anything you'd like to address, you can send it as a message or just direct message me after we friended on Twitter at State O Euphorbia. That's StateOeuphorbia. All right. This is Angelo saying thanks for listening. Thanks for your time. Good luck. God bless. Godspeed. And I hope to have more positive news for you soon. Cheers, my friends.